And we're live, folks. I'm back with a new video, back a new live, another day. I want to give you guys an update on, my situation when I went into meditation and a deep transformation of self and elevation of myself, of elevation of my spirit. And I also wanted to go in overpopulation being the myth. I'm gonna say that for a bit, and I'm gonna just talk about I'm back. I feel amazing. Like it's done it's done wonders for me. The deep transformation. Like I'm back. I've elevated past what I've been through, like what I was going through at the time for over 2 years, honestly. And I just found a way to release it and let it go. I found a way to release it and let it go. Let me slow down because I'm starting to stutter. But yeah, I found a way to release it and let it go. Like a lot of the stuff that haunted me doesn't haunt me anymore. And yeah, I'm back on a high vibration, a high spiritual level, and I'm learning to have my mind, body, and spirit combined, like all aligned together. I found a way to align all three. So now nothing really gets to me. Like the old things don't really get to me anymore. So life is life. People want to do whatever they want. People want to live their lives the way they want to. And I learned to let go of what I cannot control. So I let go of, getting responses from people, or let go of other people doing things with other people, just things of that nature, things I cannot control on my behalf, because we can only control our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions, how we our perception. That's the only thing we can control in this life. Our energy, our frequency, how we vibe. That's the only thing that we can control in life. And with that being said, yeah, this is my update. This is my health update, my spiritual health update, my emotional health update, and my mental health update. My physical health, I'm pretty good. I'm Gucci, you know. I'm a vegetarian, so I'm on a if, just to throw it out there, I'm on a healthy diet. And other than that, yeah, I'm that's all I have to say for right now. But on to the overpopulation being a myth. Overpopulation is in fact a myth. There's a lot of mass in the world, honestly. There's a lot of mass where people can inhabit. It's a lot of land that people can inhabit. And what I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, we talk about gentrification in the cities. I was like, back in the day when we were all segregated, we had the country, and we had our own land and our own resources and our own hospitals and schools and everything. So when I was thinking about that, I was like, if we can find a way to find a way to, find land that hasn't been inhabited, we would have to go searching, because I've never been on a plane before, but someone said while riding on a plane, there's land masses that you fly over that nobody has gotten into. And then overpopulation being the myth, there's a lot of land on this planet. There's a lot of land that we can live on. There's a lot of food and crops we can grow, start farms and everything. I was just saying, with that being said, we can just take over, find the land and let them have the city like they had originally. They had the cities back when things were segregated. And they had the thing, and the black people had the country, which was more land at the time. And when black people became desegregated, they moved into the city, and all the other people moved into the country and having more land, having more systems. I'm not saying go back and being segregated again or anything of that nature, but let them have the city. If they want the city, let them have it. Like, the country has more land. There's more land masses in the country than it is in the city. So let them have it. If we have it come together, put money together, buy land that hasn't been inhabited, we can now build, our own school systems where we teach our own kids this, and that, our history, everything about it. We can teach what we want, teach the kids what we want them to learn. You can have our own houses, own property, our own real estate, our own. We can create a lot once we find land. There's a lot of land to inhabit. It's 7 billion people on the planet. They're saying it's being overpopulated. No, it is not. It's how big Earth is. Earth is huge. Earth is huge. There's a lots of land we can go about, but they have ways of depopulating the world. I might as well talk about depopulation too. Hi, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing amazing. But there's ways that they go around trying to depopulate the world with abortion is one of them. Abortion is one of them. That's the way they try to depopulate the world. It's an agenda behind Planned Parenthood and all that. You have more abortions, less kids are coming into the world. That's just the thing. Like you can do whatever you want. Honest, I'm not going to be anti-abortion. This is not an anti-abortion stance. This is just a thing. They try to, depopulate the world through abortions. They want to depopulate the world by even the living system, the ecosystems. Like, you're paying so much for rent. I mean, yeah, rent is so much, but the jobs are paying so low. They're systematically trying to find a way to get people out of here, like in poor living conditions, so they can do these psychologically ill crimes such as robbing, murder, being drug addicts, selling drugs, distributing, and all that type of stuff. It's past abortion too. Like, this is all the way this stuff is systematically designed. Honestly, no wonder it's all applied. It's like, once you see things, they make laws to keep the system upheld. And then once people figure that out, they change the laws. You feel me? They change the laws to keep the system upheld. And once people start figuring it out, that's how it is. They're gonna dang. Where's the point I'm trying to get? Once they're gonna change the laws once people start getting more aware. So the more aware people come, the more the laws that will change. The more the laws will change, just to keep people in check. They make laws to keep people in check. I'm not gonna say, because they believe chaos comes from order, which is not. Like, if you have order, there's no chaos. So they find ways to be chaotic. And another way that they try to depopulate the world is through sex trafficking. I don't know why it was so hard to come across that point, but sex trafficking, that's another way they try to depopulate the world. And they take people's organs and stuff and sell them on the black market, dark web. They sell it on the dark web as well. Sex trafficking, that's another way they try to depopulate the world. Just if you just think about it, just coming across this stuff on a wide perspective, a worldwide view, you'll see everything will start adding up. Like, all this chaos in the world is everything that is perpetuated in the mainstream media has an agenda behind it. And I'm not saying everybody's not in on the agenda, of course, but everything in the mainstream media has an agenda behind it. What is this cat doing? But yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, the dark web is the dark. Yeah, I've never been on it, but I have no. You should. It's the dark. It's called dark web. Like, the name is in it. Like, the name is in the title. So yeah, gonna be nothing but dark shit on there. And I've heard stories about what they do on there. Eating humans, like cannibalism, all the types of weird stuff, sick stuff that they will not show on, they can't show on the regular internet, but it's going on. And they're finding ways to, trying to find ways to depopulate the world. You feel me? But yeah, times are crazy out here. If you're on a spiritual journey, be aware of what's going on. Like, that's the thing. That's what the spiritual journey is for, being aware and having something to pass on to the next generation. We have to start living for the next generation as well as ourselves. Of course, this is our lives. We should do what we want, but we have to find ways to pass down knowledge and awareness to the next generation. And the next generation is very aware. They're very aware of what's going on. They have access to the internet. They're probably the smartest people to utilize the internet, and they'll find anything. So Keep your head on the swivel, of course. You always gotta be alert. Always gotta be aware. But yeah, what I was saying about the kids, they're probably the best. They're probably the smartest to utilize technology. You feel me? And we're entering the age of Aquarius, the age of information, where all these secrets are going to get exposed, and it's going to be a crazy time. We're headed for something ridiculous. It's going to be very interesting. You're going to find a lot about people that you wouldn't expect. But yeah, just keep your head on the swivel, like you said, and stay strong out here. Like, they want to do anything and everything to break you. You feel me? They don't want you to be aware. They want you to keep the system of health. They want you to do all these things to not think. All this stuff to not be aware, not to think. You feel me? That's why they try to work you to death. You know, and with 9 to 5, try to work you to death. They try to keep you stressed. You know, keep you stressed working 9 to 5s. The bills are higher than what you're getting paid and whatnot. You gotta go to school. Chance of getting into debt. You feel me? Chances of getting into debt, having to pay off that debt once you graduate and get your degree, diploma, all that type of stuff. You feel me? And not pushing like trade schools. They need to push trade schools more, because trade schools will have you. I wish I knew, like, before I got into college. I definitely would have picked up a vocational. You feel me? Before and then went to college, for real. But yeah, you gotta keep your head on the swivel. Stay intelligent, because education is just training. Stay aware. Education is just training for you to uphold the system. And of course, nothing wrong with being educated and going and getting a college degree. It's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? But do what you got to do to sustain a life that you want to live. You feel me? And your route, you may not. Everybody wants to aspire to be an entrepreneur. People want to aspire to like help people. People don't aspire to be business owners, because you be a business owner, you gotta be cutthroat at times. You gotta lack feeling at times. You feel me? Because, you know, I'm a business major. I can tell you about that. And just to break through in the system, you have to do a lot of cutthroat shit. But yeah, I'm going to end this live. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Hope everything is fine with you guys. Hope you learned something from this live. And yeah, tomorrow I go live every day. So tomorrow I'm going to go get back into some astrology. You feel me? And I'm going to talk about planets. Do I want the planets? Or yeah, I'm gonna do planets in the first house, because I've originally done like signs. It's on my YouTube channel. In the first house, like different signs: fire, earth, water, air. I've done all that. Gonna get back into some astrology. And yeah, I'm out. I love you guys. Peace.